Oh, hello there,
Oh, hello there.
my fellow brogers, ogresses, and fairy tale things. Well, last night was the first time Shrek appeared on primetime TV since 2010, I think, when the last Shrek Christmas thing aired. It was pretty crazy, it was pretty historic, and I was very excited. I did a video about how I thought it was going to be so exciting, and I think the results are mixed. I'm really getting be sure to drink your Ovaltine vibes from this one. But let's just cut to the chase. The Shrek t-shirt mystery has now been solved. So, as you know, Shrek collecting is a big part of this channel, and one reason I was really excited for this Masked Singer Shrek collab is that it seemed to answer a question that had been burning in my mind regarding this Shrek 5 t-shirt. Now, I had purchased this t-shirt a little while ago from a gentleman in Hollywood who absolutely insisted it was used in a Shrek film production. I had assumed that this was the cast and crew shirt for Shrek 5. Well, turns out this is the t-shirt worn by the audience in The Masked Singer. At least I'm 99.9% sure. I can't say 100 because we can't clearly see the t-shirt. So this is going to be my first confusing question about the whole episode. Forget the musical performances and Nick Cannon in his green Shrek suit, which, by the way, Nick Cannon, if you're gonna wear a lime green Shrek suit, you need to make sure that it looks good under studio lighting because it looked mustard yellow the whole episode. I get what you were going for, but it didn't work with the studio lights. Anyways, that's besides the point. The Shrek 5 audience t-shirts. Now, in the preview information, I wasn't sure that this was the exact shot. Now, on social media, before the episode aired, when they were releasing the teasers and trailers, they had blurred out this t-shirt in the audience. Like, it looks like somebody went in Photoshop and just, like, put some green clone tool, or like, you know, it's a little transparent, you can kind of see it if you squint, but they really de-emphasized it in Photoshop, which meant, okay, they don't want you to see this short, so it's going to be some sort of reveal for the episode. Well, in the episode, they never reference the fact that the audience is in Shrek 5 shorts. And even crazier than that, they only ever show the t-shirt clearly once. There's one frame in the whole episode where the t-shirt is in full focus. Every single shot, and I watched this episode twice to make sure of this, the extras in the audience are shown from the neck up. You never get to see the t-shirt. In a couple of shots, the t-shirts are blank, like maybe they had the audience wear them inside out, or they photoshopped it again. And then in one weird scene, the gentleman is in his regular clothes, and he's holding this t-shirt over it, like he's just holding it up. And this is right before they unmask the celebrity. So here's my theory on what happened with these t-shirts. I think these shorts were going to be some sort of reveal at the end of the episode, when the celebrity removes the mask. Because the shorts were blocked for the majority of the episode. I mean, they even had shots where, like, people, when you could see the 5 clearly, but people were wearing jackets over it. It was so odd and so weird. They really played with this episode in the editing room. And I think there may have been a Shrek 5 related reveal at the end, because at the end of every episode of The Masked Singer, there's the reveal where the celebrity takes the mask off. Well, in this episode, the celebrity wasn't Shrek related, which is fine because it was decided months ago who was going to be in those costumes. But there really should have been some sort of payoff. I'm kind of leaning into review territory, so we'll just roll it all up together. My main problem with this episode is that all the really, really good stuff, and the stuff that's there is good, is fun. There's fun musical performances, Shrek costumes, references, really good stuff in here. It's all in the first 5 minutes. It opens up with this big karaoke number of Smash Mouth with Ken Jeong as Lord Farquaad, and Robin Thicke as Prince Charming, and Rita Ora as the fairy godmother, and the other lady I can't name as Fiona. Her name's slipping my mind. Just that lady. You know the one. That lady. But they all did wonderful. It reminded me so much of the Shrek karaoke dance party on the DVD. I was seriously getting nostalgic because it was just so great. I'm so going to put that version of the song on my Spotify playlist. But it was just really enjoyable. And the first performance with the coral reef fish lady singing Accidentally in Love was wonderful. I was so excited to see that. You don't know who the lady covering it is because that's part of the show's secret. She kind of sounded like Miranda Cosgrove. There were no clues to back up that she was Miranda Cosgrove. That's just what I thought. Maybe somewhere out there is a celebrity that fits all those clues that also sounds like Miranda Cosgrove. The rest of the musical performances were fine. I enjoyed Hallelujah, though some of my family members I was watching this with were like, that's not a Shrek song. I'm like, yeah, it's in the end of Shrek 1, but I understand it's not as iconic as those other ones. But then it got weird. Then we got like Katy Perry, Wide Awake. Wide Awake, I'm like, was that in Puss in Boots? Am I blanking out? But no, it isn't. That song did not release until 2012, a year after Puss in Boots. So that song not only is not even used in any of the Shrek movies, but it's disconnected from Shrek as a whole. Like, come on, you have a theme. All the performers have to perform Shrek-related music. It's funny because there's so many pop songs you could use that were related to Shrek. You could go with Changes by David Bowie, Livin' La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin. That was a big one I was expecting, not in the episode. Heck, you could even do the Shrek theme song. Yes, Fairy Tale, the theme song to Shrek and the opening to every single DreamWorks movie, has lyrics. A lot of people don't know this, but look up It Is You That I Have Loved by Dana Glover. That is the original theme song written for Shrek. It was barely used in the franchise. You got I'm a Believer, that was fine, and then got that Katy Perry cover. By that point, I was tuned out of the episode, y'all. I was like, oh no, then it doesn't get Shrek again. Like, it opens up with these amazing Shrek numbers, and then they close it off on some non-Shrek stuff. They unmask a celebrity who doesn't have anything to do with Shrek, and then it just ends. I understand that among Masked Singer fans, this was probably a great episode, and I don't mean to rain on your parade in any way, but as a Shrek fan, I was very disappointed that the Shrek content just kind of fell off a cliff. Again, it's my be sure to drink your Ovaltine moment. But now to conclude things, my theory. So I mentioned that the Shrek 5 shorts were never shown clearly. And why? Why were they not shown clearly? You clearly want people to know that there's a new movie coming out if you gave these to all of your audience. And I think they cut some sort of reveal because Shrek 5 was recently delayed from next July to next December, and I think that directly plays into this episode. We're just too far out. If Shrek 5 really was coming out next July, then yeah, we're about a year, a little under a year and a half till launch. That is when you start to ramp things up. That's when you do casting announcements, stuff like that. But the movie's been delayed. I just don't think Universal's ready to share anything yet, and whatever they were going to reveal for this got delayed. Even if it was just like, you know, a simple announcement like Zendaya in the movie, and then on the stage they play a little video from Zendaya where she's like, hello, Masked Singer, I am going to be Felicia in the new movie. Heck, they could have done an announcement about that Shrek park, the one they're building in Texas that's supposedly opening in just a couple of years. I don't know, it was just odd. It was a very odd special. I enjoyed parts of it. Again, the practicality and set design was top notch. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Did you watch this episode? Was it underwhelming or was it amazing? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was amazing and I just don't know what makes a good Masked Singer episode tick. Hey, at the very least, I can now confidently say that I have a screen-used Shrek prop that was used in a Shrek production. That guy that sold it to me was not wrong. This was used in a Shrek production, just not Shrek 5, something totally different. So, anyways, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what you thought. Have a happily ever after.